made terrible dating decisions so that you don't have to. So get comfy whilst I tell you how I was in a relationship, or should I say mummy shit, with the stingiest man on planet Earth. This is a juicy one. When I was 19, I thought I was a lover girl. I thought, oh, I'm just so generous. No, I was an idiot whose self-esteem was in a homeless man's bum somewhere in hell. So I'm that girlfriend that's always over-giving. Oh, don't worry about me. I'll pay for this, I'll pay for that. Oh, I'll get this, I'll get that. Oh, I'm out at the moment. Do you want something? Oh, I've just seen something you really like. I'm gonna get it for you. Give. That's all I was doing, just giving myself away. So I'm in a relationship with this guy now and I'm giving. You know, don't want him to think I'm using him. Don't want to come across like a gold digger. You know, I had to prove I'm not using him for his overdraft. So I was a student and I didn't work during my 3rd year of uni. I got a weekly allowance from my dad for like groceries, you know, just to keep me alive. So this working man who's on his 2nd job after graduating will come to my uni flat and eat all the groceries in my fridge. I'll just walk to the kitchen and find him there like this. As in back arched, hand on hip, like you're 9 months pregnant. Just gulping my apple and mango juice. That's my favorite. The thing is, like, I don't actually care about that. Like, have what you want, but it's the fact that I was never offered anything. Like, he would never replace the groceries he ate, the drinks he's downing. As a matter of fact, when things run out, he would actually come with me to Aldi, stand with me at the till and watch me pay, and then come back to my flat like this. Remember I told you sometimes I might just get random gifts, you know, see something you might need, buy it and give it to him? No. If it's not my birthday or it's not Christmas, I would never see or smell a gift. Even something like Valentine's Day or Christmas, he'll wait to see if I'm getting a gift first. Then that's the only time that he'll get me one. And his reason will be, why I can't let you get me a present and not give one back. Not, oh, because I love you. Not, oh, because I thought you'd love this. Not, oh, let's celebrate together. No, you got me one, so I have to give one back. And when I say gift, I use that term lightly. These weren't gifts. I was just saying in passing one time that I wanted this phone case. And he decided to wait a whole year until my birthday to surprise me with said phone case. My birthday gift was a phone case. So one time when I've got no groceries left because they've been inhaled by this whale, so I was like, there's nothing to eat and there's nothing to cook. And he said, and I quote,
yeah, well, I'm not sure what you're going to do about that then.
What? So now this is where I got annoyed and I was like, you should offer to buy me food. Like, do I have to spell it out? And he said, and I quote,
how is it fair that you're hungry and it falls on me?
Hang on guys, can we remember something really quickly? So when I now started speaking up and complaining about things were being done, but being done by force. So before we would never go on dates, right? This is something I had to complain about. Disclaimer, anything this guy did or ever bought, anything of the sort, was always after many fights, many complaints, many arguments. He genuinely never did anything of his own accord. So once I've jousted him for simple date nights, his idea of effort was to only book dates that were available on Groupon. Now, for any Americans or any international people watching this, I don't know what Groupon is. It's a food discount app, okay? 2-for-1 deals, 2 for £25, 2 for £19, mainly at random pubs and random restaurants like Pizza Express. Like, they're not nice, period. They're not nice, okay? Any place I suggested, say that I want to go, he will check first if it's on Groupon. And if it's not on Groupon, we're not going. Now, 2 for £25 means 2 of us are going hungry. But when he was with his mates, he'll be going to Nobu and Novikov. But when it's me, is it on Groupon? You'll be pleased to know I eventually put my foot down and guess what? I just said I'm leaving. I'm leaving because you don't want to do anything for me, okay? It's obvious. I have to tell you to do any and every little thing for me. I don't want that.
Please, no, I know what to do. I can change. I swear.
I'm not even joking, that's how he would actually react. Like, I would block and he would buy SIM cards just to contact me again. So I'm like, okay, you want to make an effort? Let's hear it. So we went to a restaurant and then we stayed at a hotel after. And in the morning I asked him, could you get me breakfast, please? Because he was the kind of guy that if you don't ask, he's not going to offer you anything. And I wanted to see the effort. I give a lot, I just want to be given back now. So he was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. So then I went on my phone to look on things on Uber Eats to see what I wanted to get. And he immediately starts pretending to be asleep. So I was like, oh, I found what I want to get. Can I have your phone, please? And he was like, it's been 45 seconds. You're not in REM sleep right now. Bring me that. So yeah, he was like,
yeah, what? Oh yeah, here you go.
So I ordered the breakfast. I'm thinking everything's cool, everything's calm, everything's fine. We're driving back home now and he's silent the whole journey. I'm telling you right now, he was livid. He was driving like this. He was filled with rage. So I was like, is everything okay? And he was like, yeah,
no, it's fine, it's fine.
And now when he drops me home, about half an hour later, I'm seeing 3 pages of paragraphs being annoyed that he got me breakfast. Why did you ask me to get you breakfast when you could have got it yourself? I was trying to sleep and you told me that I have to get you breakfast. Meanwhile, I paid for the hotel. Why should I pay for breakfast? And then I was just like, what is all of this about? Like, breakfast was £8 and he goes, don't gaslight me. You know what? No, that's it. At that point, I was actually done. I said, no, I can't do this. I could not be in a relationship like this. Getting 3-page paragraphs because you bought somebody £8 worth of breakfast is crazy. At that point, I'm sorry, I'm not for you.
Story time about when my sneaky link had poo, yes, poo, in his knickers, and I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Okay, so let me give you a bit of context. You know, I have to give you my context. So this was quite a few years ago. Like I was about 19, turning 20 at the time. So just pre-COVID, yeah. So I'm chatting to this guy, like, you know those guys that you chat to, and I'm not just saying this, yeah, I'm not just saying this because of the situation, but like I kind of had to force myself to like him, but I was bored. You know, you just need a little babe to keep you occupied. So we would speak all the time. I'm convinced, yeah, I'm pretty sure, no, I'm 100% sure that he love bombed me, because at first I weren't even feeling him like that. Like, he would call me and we would speak and I'd just be like, oh, Bob, I was not even taking him in at all. Like, I was not taking him in. Anyways, in that time, we were chatting for like maybe like a week or two. And he's all saying, oh, I want to see you, I want to see you. So we went out on our first date. It was actually cute. We went for like shisha and drinks. At the time, I had an obsession with shisha. Like, if you know me, you know I love shisha. Well, I loved shisha. I've moved on to different things now. Had our first date and everything, and it actually was good. Like, I was so surprised because I didn't take him in. But when we had a good first date, I was like, wait, is this my husband for real? Like, this is my man. Like, what the hell? So then I actually started fancying him, but then also falling for the love bomb trap. We continue seeing each other. I think we might have like kissed a couple times in that time. Everything's cool, everything's dandy. Also, he was really one of those guys that like anything that you want, you can have. Anywhere you want to go, we can go. So I'm thinking, hey, I've hit the jackpot. I'm telling the gang, I've got my man. I'm out the streets. Mind you, I was like 19. I hadn't even entered the streets at this point. He was a couple years older than me. I think he was like 23. Yeah, just again, a bit more context. We're getting closer and closer. And like, I really fancy him. Like, so I think I fancy him. We are talking now. I think this is about 3 weeks in. And he's like, oh, should we have a sleepover? Obviously, he didn't say it in those words. This is the Malika remix. He's like, oh, should we have a sleepover? So I'm thinking, oh my God, yes. Like, of course we should have a sleepover. Like, we can chill, watch films, you know, like vibes, like, of course. So anyways, his plan, I think we went out for food that day and we just spent the day together. And then here comes the sleepover. So I'm telling my mates in the group chat, like, guys, hey, today's the day. It's about to go down. I cannot believe I'm telling this story, but the group chat's getting gas for me because why wouldn't you? So we're now chilling in the sheets and, you know, we're just cuddling or whatever, like nothing crazy. Like, you know, we've like, you know how the story goes. So he gardened, yeah. He wasn't a massive gardener. Like, he would do it on occasion, but I'm not a gardener. Like, I said to him, listen, if you still want to fancy me, you don't want me to come and garden with you. Like, I'm telling you, I will be weird. He's like to me, like, I won't judge you. Like, what the hell? And I was like, no, honestly, I will have an anxiety attack, so it's best if I don't. He's like, all right, cool. But I said, listen, go, sis, don't let me make you feel some type of way. Go do what you need to do. I'll be here waiting. He's gone now. I think he was gone for like maybe like 10 minutes. Not even long. So I'm here telling my friends again, like, guys, I proper fancy him. Like, I can't believe this. Like, hey. He's come back and he's like, oh, do you know what, like I don't want to get in bed all smoky and all gardened up. Let me go freshen up in the shower just so I can be all fresh. And I was like, Pearl, we love a considerate king. Like, yeah, go and wash your mouth and go and wash your body so you don't smell like garden. Thank you. So he's gone in the bathroom, gotten unchanged. And just as he's about to get in the shower, I'm like, wait, shit, I need to go to the toilet. Let me quickly go for a wee, because I don't know if he's one of those people that shower for 100 years or not. So I was not sitting there holding my wee while someone's in the shower for 53 years. He's like, yeah, cool. Like, go to the toilet. And then, yeah, I can just get in the shower. So I was like, cool, per. I'm there doing my wee, sitting down. Let me just quickly do a mini reenactment. So I'm sitting down, just, yeah, obviously he's gotten undressed in the bathroom, so there's a pile of clothes. Obviously he's just taking them off. Just weeing, and then something catches my eye. Something catches my peripheral. So I look, and there's just the pile of clothes. He was wearing like emerald green knickers, like they were just like a deep, deep green. Think of like an emerald stone, that exact colour. I'm sitting there, I didn't even take my phone because I'm doing a wee. I'm not doing a poo. Like, I don't need my phone for a wee. I'm going to be 2 seconds. Huh? I've just deeped something crazy. So I'm like, what is that? in the boxers. So I peer over. Oh, God. I feel sick thinking about it. I peer over, and there is the biggest skid mark I have ever seen in my whole entire life. Mind you, I'm here telling my friends, guys, this is my man for real. This is my baeski. Like, oh, I fancy him so much. I'm going to the toilet and I'm now seeing a skid mark. This wasn't just like a toddler skid mark. You know how like some little kids, they don't know how to wipe their bum properly. Like they're just learning. They're just like, you know, like allow them. This was, imagine like after you've done your number 2, this was like the first wipe. I'm sitting there like, no, this can't be, no. Oh, look, oh, nah. I wish I took a picture of it, but obviously I didn't know I was going to see poo skid marks that night. So I didn't think to take my phone with me to the bathroom. Like, what the hell? Confusion. Like, how has this happened? Like, what is the reason that could be there? Because I know for a fact we've been out all day. Like, we've actually been out all day. So that means your bum cheeks have been glued shut with these materials. If you know, it's been glued shut with these materials all day. Nah. It's either you don't wipe your bum properly or you've done a fart and you followed through. Oh, I'm washing my hands. I'm thinking, I can't, I'm looking at it one more time. I'm like, no, that's real. The boxers looked camouflaged. That's how deep it was. It was different shades of brown and green and just, what? I can't look at him the same. I can't look at him in his eyes. I cannot. Anyways, I wash my hands, leave the bathroom, and he's there standing there, obviously, because he just thinks I'm going for a wee. Like, I'm not going to be long. He then gets in the shower. So obviously I'm thinking, mate, your shitty knickers are on the floor in that bathroom. I know you're embarrassed because they were there just live, just there, staring at me. If he's gone back in the bathroom, how it was set up is the first thing. I don't even know how I didn't notice when I first entered the bathroom, because that is the first thing you will be greeted with, your poo pants. I'm laying in the bed thinking, what the fuck? What the hell? What am I gonna do? I don't think I can even kiss him. That's too gross. That is too gross. Like, it's not even like he said he had a stomachache. Like, he never mentioned, like, there's one thing I could hear is if he's like, oh God, my stomach's really hurting, like I really need to go to the toilet. And okay, that situation might have happened to you. You've got a stomachache, you've got diarrhea, whatever the case is. But you're just being casual about, like, we were just like, you never mentioned any stomach pain throughout today. Like, you were fine. You were even eating bears as well. Like, so what's going on there, matey? What's going on? Well, I think he knows I know, because he's seen his knickers. Your knickers have poo, and he's come out of the bathroom with the bunch of clothes. I'm like, oh, you're even holding it, like, oh, you're cuddling it, stop. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't mention anything, but like, why would he? Why actually would he? Because what are you going to say? Oh, so sorry about that. So sorry that you saw my poo knickers. No. It's now time to get down. I can't. I literally can't. That's all that's racing through my mind is, first of all, did you even wash your bum properly in that shower? And you're coming here to all cuddle up on me. Did you wash your bum properly in that shower? That's the first main question I have for you. You can't step near me when you have poo. No, because I don't even have poo in my bum right now. That's crazy. The fact that I'm telling this story like this, so blasé, is mad. We didn't end up doing anything because I was tired. I was exhausted, extremely exhausted. So I just wasn't really feeling the vibes. Literally because he had shit in his knickers. I could not. We spoke for like a couple more days. Did he not ghost me? Did he not ghost me? So you ghosted me when you had poo. That's what I was saying to you. I'm pretty sure he love bombed me because he was doing so much. And then all of a sudden it just kapoof, he disappeared into thin air. It's like he never existed. And that was the biggest slap in the face. You had poo and you ghosted me. When I clocked that he ghosted me, I was thinking, you've got a cheek. You're a fucking cheek to ghost me. But you just charge it, innit? You just charge it because I'm not the one that has poo. You're probably thinking, Malika, you're not embarrassed to be telling this story. No, it wasn't my bum and it was not my poo in my knickers. Like, I didn't even know that it was going to be there. Anyone that says that could never be me, that could never be me, if that was me, you don't know anything. You don't know what's going to happen to you in the next 5 minutes. Before you judge me, I didn't know it was going to happen. I was a victim to this. My eyes, I still have it ingrained, even though this was like 5-6 years ago. I still see it. The pile of clothes, the tracksuit bottoms, and then the green, brown boxers. So, ladies, this is just a note to say, don't let these guys make you feel any type of way if your hair's not done or your toenails. What's the one they love? She's got to have white toenails. Actually, let's do a test. Let's get a white cloth and wipe your ass and let's see if that's coming out clear. That will determine whether you can speak to me or not. Because, and I've spoken to a couple people, yeah, girls, women. I've spoken to a couple women and they've experienced this before, encountering skid marks in men's boxers. 0 words. That's not cool because they'll have the most to say about women and what they should be doing when you're having a whole conversation with me and there's literal remnants of feces in your bum. No, do better. Do better, sis. The girls are out here lifting up their leg, all sorts of ways to shave, all sorts of ways to get themselves cutesy and glam, and you can't even wipe your bum properly. That's a crazy world we live in. And to be quite honest with you, are we not glad that he ghosted me? But it would have ate if I ghosted him. And work. I think back and I'm like, Malika, that whole situation was crazy. You were being love bombed and you were fully aware of it. And then this man had poo. Do better, babe. But it's all right. We've all been there. We've all been there in our times of dumbness. I'm just a girly pops. Like I said, girls, don't let these guys make you feel any type of way because half the time they've got poo in their knickers, okay?
This girl wanna catch me outside and beat my ass, so get ready with me. I'm just kidding, y'all. But this girl do want to beat my ass, though. And it's not my fault. Like, I be coming on here with these story times, and it don't be my fault. Like, I don't be the problem. Okay, so I had posted on my dump page, right? And I have this mutual that's dating my other mutual. Heavy on the mutuals. I don't know these people in real life, okay? And they've been together for a minute. Like, they're always posting each other. So I knew that they was together, okay? And I'm not sure if the guy knew that I knew that they was together, but he had replied to the post. Like, he sent me my post, and he just said, "Oh my God," with the period at the end and heart eyes. First of all, before I continue the story, this is exactly why I don't want a man, because this how niggas be. Like, you've been with the same girl for, it had to have been over a year. It's just been years. And you're still sliding up on other, like, I could not. Like, these niggas ain't shit. Like, no, all the niggas ain't shit. All. Anyway, so me being who I am. Me being who, on God, I don't respond. On God, on my mom, on my dead granny. On my dead granny, I did not respond. But what I did do is, I took a screenshot of the message. And I waited a day to send it to the girlfriend. Because I was kind of like contemplating. Because every time I like get in situations where like I'm in trouble or like drama, it's because I insert myself in situations that I don't need to be inserting myself into. Like, I'm always trying to be Captain Save a nigga. And like, it's a bad habit of mine, but it's like, so like at first I was like, nah, I'm not gonna tell her, like, I'm not gonna be messy, whatever. But then I called my homegirl and I told her like what happened, and she was like, you need to tell her because she was just know she told me to tell the girl that her man texted me heart eyes. And you know what? I didn't think it was a bad idea anyway, because girls for life. You know what I'm saying? So I text the girl off my dump page on some calm shit. I didn't even do the hey boo. I didn't even hit her with a hey boo. I just got straight into it. Like, no edging. I just said it point blank. Like, sent her the screenshot like, hey, I know y'all are together, but he's texting me heart eyes. First of all, this motherfucker left me on red for 3 hours. Motherfucker left me on red for 3 hours. And at first, I thought, like, she left me on red because, like, she called her man immediately. And they were like, you know what I'm saying? And after 3 hours of pondering, she texts me back. She says, well, why are you following him? So your long head ass mad at me because yo man texted me first? Mind you, we've been mutuals for so long. Like, I don't even know why that was the first question to pop up in her head. Why are you following him anyway? We've been following each other. Like, I don't know. I didn't even know what. Mind you, me and that boy have never spoken. Like, we've only been mutual. So that's what I told her. I was like, we've never spoken before. Like, we've just been following each other for a minute. She replies and says, matter of fact, no, let me. Well, why the fuck are you following him anyway? Clearly you had malicious. She didn't even spell malicious. Right? She said malicious. It's malicious. Wait, malicious. You didn't even spell it right, ho. Clearly you had malicious intent. Stop playing with me. So I'm still over here trying to defend myself. I don't know why, but like, I'm sending her screenshots that I've never texted him. Like, even when he texted me the heart eyes, like, I didn't respond. Like, we've never spoken, and I'm trying to show her that. You know what I mean? Because I don't want no beef. I don't want no issues, okay? Because guess what? If I get into a fight, my ass is getting beat. Look at me! Look. This is me flexing as hard as I can, on God. On God. I'm cooked. So it's like, I'm trying to, listen, I don't want no smoke. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen, and I knew I shouldn't have texted the girl, and I wasn't going to, but I was trying to. So we just started going back and forth. I think she saw it as an argument. I just saw it as a simple conversation, okay? So at the end of us going back and forth, she ends off the conversation by saying, please don't ever, ever let me catch you outside. Mind you, her man texted me. I didn't even, like, okay, if I responded and was flirting back, this situation would be entirely different. But it's the simple fact that I didn't respond, and I'm just trying to tell you that your man, I don't know how this ended up being my fault. I don't know how this ended up being my, but this is the last time. I'm trying to be captain. Save a nigga, save a hoe. I don't care. I'm done trying to be captain. I'm done. And see, now I gotta watch my back for this illiterate ass, long head ass, double chin having ass, like, I'm done. And you know what though? Even after all the like cussing me out and shit, because you know, I had a lot to say. But I didn't even want to do too much, because like if I got sent screenshots of my man doing some shit like that, I would be mad as fuck too. So I was trying to be like sympathetic kind of, because it's like, I get it. Okay, I get it. But it's like, that was mad disrespectful for no fucking reason. Like, I don't get it. And why the fuck is my deodorant? Have y'all been peeping it? Why is my... Anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.
Bye! Get ready with me to break up with my boyfriend of 4 years. Even that sentence, it doesn't feel real. This has been one of the hardest decisions, and it's definitely going to be one of the hardest videos I ever make. I'm scared. I'm heartbroken. I'm confused. But I know it's time. I know it's past time. And I just hope someday he's able to see that this really was in both of our best interests. I've always known this day would come. I just never really knew when I would actually have the courage to do it. And today is that day. We met in college. We were dorm room neighbors. And at that time, it felt like right person, right time. Like, everything was perfect. We had routine. It was comfortable. It was convenient. It made sense. I was so in love. Really thought, this is it. I'm never gonna have to date again. Like, I found my person, found my soulmate. This is the one I'm gonna marry. But as we all know, things change. And that's our situation. I graduated college a year and a half ago. We moved out together, even though he was still in college, and was really super excited. You know, like, this is my first time out of school. I'm ready to kind of explore this life, travel, chase my dreams, getting to know myself. And somewhere in that process, I realized I was outgrowing the version of myself that existed in that relationship. It was honestly, like, so difficult. Felt myself almost having to shrink down to fit into the relationship. That's kind of when problems really started to happen. I've known in my gut that I was not in the right relationship for me for about 2 years now, but I loved him so much that I just kept thinking to myself, things will change. And I think when we hit that 4-year mark, hit it in April, I kind of did some deep reflecting. I've been like journaling about this because it's been something that's been on my mind for quite a while now. And I noticed some repeated patterns that I was just hoping and wishing would change, but they weren't changing. And another thing I feel like I should add, I don't want to change a person to like fit with me. Like, I want to find something that's just natural. We just got to a point where we didn't really see eye to eye anymore. I realized our goals for the future didn't really align. Just certain like things that are definite deal breakers for me. And I was hoping it would change, but that was wishful thinking. I think the part that makes all of this so hard is nothing catastrophic happened. Like, there wasn't any big explosive breakup moment, no cheating, none of that. And that's somehow even more difficult to walk away from. So I packed up 4 years of my life and moved last week. Told them that it was kind of just to find myself and like self-growth, which it totally was. But it was also to separate from the situation and give myself that clarity. Are you making the right decision? Almost immediately, I felt some sort of like peace. That distance gave me clarity that I needed. And I just had to sit down and admit to myself, this is not the love that I want to keep choosing. But moving away has been so hard. So we do like our nightly FaceTime calls. I almost felt like I had to like act like everything was all fine and dandy, even though it wasn't. And I've been holding it in. Feeling like I'm living a lie like that, honestly, broke me. As much as this breakup is going to hurt, I feel like I'm going to feel relieved. I don't have this weight on my chest anymore. It feels like my life's on pause until I get the thing done. Dragging it out is just hurting myself and him more. This is not fair to either of us. I need to do the hard thing that needs to be done. Loving someone and choosing someone are two very different things. You can love something while still realizing it is not good for you. It's just whether or not you choose to walk away. And now I'm choosing to walk away for both of our own goods. I know for a fact I'm the one that has to do it in order for it to be done, even though we both know that this has to happen. I just had to be honest with myself and realize we are not bringing out the best version of each other anymore. This is not really a healthy relationship anymore. Now I have to act. I am terrified to start over. I don't want to live a life out of fear. I want a deep love. I know some people might be wondering, like, why are you making a video about this whole thing? I need this for my coping process, all right? My boyfriend was very private and he kind of wanted me also to be private, which just isn't me. I'm very extroverted. I love talking and having fun, and I'm done pretending to be someone that I'm not. And I also know I am most definitely not the only person out there who's going through a situation like this and holding on to something that is slowly killing them. I'm truly, in my heart of hearts, doing what I feel is right. I can't apologize for that. I am really sad, and it's gonna be really hard to see him hurting, but I know in the long run, this will be for the best for both of us. And I already feel like a part of me that's been missing for so long is coming back. I have no idea what the future has in store. I am optimistic. I'm so proud of myself for sticking to my gut and finally having the courage to follow through. I'm just gonna get in there, do it, probably hug forever, and then that'll be it. Don't cry now, you've done so good. I'll keep you guys posted. Wish me luck. It's gonna be really difficult. Bye.